today. Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be creating this makeup look for you. This was the same makeup that I had in my Makeup Forever haul video, and I've actually been wearing this makeup like all week long. But so many of you requested it in my Makeup Forever haul video that I recreate that makeup look. So I did it for you guys today, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first what I'm gonna do is put some concealer on the inner corner of my eye. This is the MAC Select Cover Up in shade NW20. Now, just to make sure I get a really crisp and clean line for our cut crease, I'm gonna add a piece of tape to the outer edge of my eye. You can do it obviously without the tape. I just do it because it helps me because I tend to get a little bit messy. Now I'm gonna add an eyeshadow base. This is the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot and a Luxie 120 brush. You wanna make sure you apply it all the way to the outer edge of the eyebrow. So now I'm going to add the first transition color, and today I'm going to be using Uninterrupted from MAC, which is a very yellow-based brown eyeshadow. I'm going to use a fluffy crown brush. This is the Crown C441 blending brush. And I'm kind of blending this in a straight line of going straight out from kind of like my temple all the way across into the upper crease near the eyebrow. Now for the crease color, I'm gonna take a really dark brown eyeshadow. This is NARS Galapagos and a MAC 217 brush and blend it directly into the crease. So I don't know if you guys remember a tutorial I did like several videos ago, but I did a cat eye video where I dropped the cut crease down really low on my lid. I'm gonna be doing that exact same thing for this look, just so we don't have too much glitter going on. So we're gonna take the cut crease with the dark brown shadow and pretty much make a straight line across our eyeball, and then we'll blend the eyeshadow upward. Now I'm just taking a MAC 217 brush and buffing in Uninterrupted into the dark brown eyeshadow, so that way it's a little bit more blended. So now I'm just taking a black eyeshadow and an eyeliner brush, and I'm gonna add a little black line right underneath the dark brown shadow, just that way it looks kind of like a faux cut crease right before we add on the glitter. And this is Urban Decay Blackout eyeshadow. This will just kind of give the illusion of a crease, like we actually moved our natural crease down further. So now we're gonna go ahead and take off the tape, and then we're gonna add on the glitter next. So before I put on the glitter, actually, I'm gonna put on a base, just an eyeshadow base, just in case the glitter doesn't cover all the way. I'm gonna put on this eyeshadow. This is ColourPop eyeshadow in the color Game Face, and I just recently dropped it, so it kind of broke a little bit. So now I'm gonna apply some mixing medium to my lid, and I'm gonna use the mixing medium from MAC. This is the eyeliner one, so it's kind of like a gel. Very important that you use a mixing medium because it will prevent the glitter or the pigment from transferring to your crease or upper crease area, especially if you have hooded lids. But the cool thing is, if you do have hooded lids, it will work so that way it doesn't do that, so you can actually wear glitter on your lid, which most of the time I feel like we can't. So using a really small synthetic brush, this is a Morphe G15 brush, I'm just gonna lightly apply some of the mixing medium directly on top of the ColourPop eyeshadow. Once we have the mixing medium directly on top of that, using the same brush, I'm going to add some of this Inglot pigment. This is actually one of their body sparkles. This is number 68. So this is a really cool body sparkle type pigment because it has like a copper, almost pink base, and then it has a lot of yellow reflection to it. So I'm just gonna add that directly where I put the mixing medium. And then I'm gonna layer on a little bit more mixing medium in the center of the lid. Directly after that, I'm gonna put on some of this glitter. This is Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics, and this is called Beige Glitter. Kind of has the same tone as the Inglot pigment. So you don't have to put this all over your entire lid area that we put the pigment, just to pop in the center. Adds like a really cool reflection. Okay, so before I clean up, I'm gonna go ahead and do some winged eyeliner, and I'm just gonna follow or trace the line that I already created, and keep it really skinny on the top so I don't cover up all the glitter. And I'm gonna be using my Inglot gel liner. This is just black, number 77, and this is a Crown C160 and 1/8 brush. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and clean up the under eye area. For this particular look, you definitely want to do your eyes first because you're going to have glitter everywhere. So I'm just gonna wipe off right here. I know I already put concealer like in my inner eye, but we're just gonna wipe off under the eyes. And I'm gonna use my Kirkland facial towelettes to wipe my face. Glitter in my eyebrow. I don't even know how that happened. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes and then put on some mascara, and I'm using my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Okay, so for false lashes today, I wanna do something winged and fanned out. Normally I would use Goddess lashes with winged eyeliner, but I don't wanna do anything that thick because when you open your eyes, or when I open my eyes, the glitter's gonna disappear. So I wanna do something a little bit more thin on the lashes. So I'm gonna use these ones. These are Cocoa Lashes number 102. You could also use these ones if you don't wanna order online. These are the Ardell number 113 lashes. Very similar. These ones are just a little bit thicker, a little bit more dense than the Cocoa Lashes are. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my complexion. Once I'm done with like the under eye concealer and stuff, then I'll go ahead and do like the lower lash line with eyeshadow and mascara and waterline color and all that fun stuff. So I did already prep my skin, and today I'm using the Makeup Forever Hydrating Primer. I've actually been using this one a lot lately. It feels really good and hydrating on your skin. And now I'm just gonna add some concealer around my under eye, the rest of my under eye area, and because I wiped some of it off. And then I'm just gonna buff it out with a MAC 130 brush. All right, so now I'm ready to do my foundation, and today I'm gonna be using the Makeup Forever HD foundation. This is shade number 127. This is the same foundation that I wore when I did my Makeup Forever haul, and you guys really like the way that it looks, so obviously I wanted to use that same one. That, and I'm letting all my self-tanner, I'm letting it all come off. That's why my face is extra fair today, because I'm gonna be filming a how-to self-tanner video next week, so I just wanna make sure I'm my normal color again. And you can tell, like, the back of my hands, I've got some really interesting tanning patterns going on. Like, it's tan here, but my fingers are really white. But I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my foundation, and I'm using a Morphe G1 brush. I don't really like to apply my foundation with this particular brush, but I just really desperately need to wash my other ones. So as you can tell, my face is a lot whiter than my neck. That's just always been the case. Somebody asked me if I bleached my skin. I'm like, no, dude, I just have like a really white face. I'm pretty sure that's not that abnormal. Anyway, this foundation gives you like a really nice natural dew like 5 hours after you put it on, and it looks so good. This is the foundation that I wore for my wedding, and I would recommend using this as wedding foundation because it's just amazing. But yeah, I just wanted to say that really quick. Now I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my skin, and I'm gonna use the MAC Prep and Prime pen. Back to this guy. This is in the shade Light Boost. All right, then I'm gonna go ahead and buff it out with a Beauty Blender, and I did spray my Beauty Blender with a little bit of this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I don't really know exactly what this primer water is. I'm assuming it's very similar to Fix Plus from MAC, so I'm just giving it a shot. What am I doing? So I'm just gonna set underneath my eyes, and I'm using my Ben Nye, what is this? I even forgot what it's called. Ben Nye Setting Cameo Luxury Powder in the color Cameo. This is the one that I put in a Bare Minerals sifter to make it easier to use. And my favorite, literally this is still like my favorite brush of all time, the e.l.f. small tapered brush. I did that in front of my brother. I did this one day like with my brother with no makeup. Like, we were sitting somewhere and he thought I was so weird. He was like, what are you doing? It's like, I'm trying to get rid of any creasing, you know? So I just used that Cameo powder to set literally like directly under my eye. And then I'm gonna come into my NYX highlight contour palette, and I'm gonna use this yellow color just to set like I don't know if I wanna call it setting or highlighting, whatever, just right here. Just to kind of warm it up a little bit. So to set my foundation today, I'm going to use my MAC pressed powder. Like, I know somebody sent me a Twitter, sent me a tweet of my fingers right here because they do something really weird when I hold compacts. This is the MAC Select Sheared. It's doing it again. See, now it's gonna bother me. Now I'm insecure about my fingers. This is the MAC Select, I'm just kidding, kind of. But this is the Sheer Select Powder in the shade NC30. I just have really long fingers. I can't control them. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish my eye makeup really quick. All I'm gonna do, which is like the same thing I always do for my lower lash line, I'm just gonna smudge some of the uninterrupted shadow underneath using a MAC 219 pencil brush. And then I'm gonna put on a little bit of Galapagos directly on top of that just to kind of buff it in. Okay, and then for the waterline, I'm gonna use a really dark brown eyeliner pencil. This one is from LA Girl. It's called Dark Brown. All right, so we're done with the lower lashes. We're pretty much done with the eyeshadow. I'm just gonna add a little pop of highlight, kind of a brightening thing to the inner corner of my eye, and I'm going to use the City Color Sunlight Trio. This is collection number 1. I'm just going to use this goldy color over here. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and bronze my skin, and today I'm going to use this one from the Balm. This is called Bahama Mama. Really been loving this bronzer lately. It's like gives you a really good bronze. And I'm using the Bare Minerals Flawless Face Brush. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and contour my cheekbones, and I'm just going to use the NYX contour palette. I'm going to use this shade over here. Yeah. So for blush today, I have 2 options, or I could use both because you know I love to layer my blushes. I'm really liking this one. This is the City Color Blush Quad collection number 4. I don't think I want to use that one, but I think I'm going to use this one. This is the Milani Luminoso blush because it's perfect. So now I'm going to add a little bit of kind of dewy glowiness to the skin. And I'm going to be using this one from Galactic. This is their Face Glow in the color Natural. It's not even like a pigmentation. It's more of like literally just a glow. So I'm going to take this duo fiber brush and just lightly dust it onto my forehead. And then also down the center of my nose. All right, so we're pretty much done with the face. I'm going to go ahead and do the lips now. And I know I do this combination a lot, but it's like my fave. So I'm going to start out with Aqua Lip Pencil. This one's from Makeup Forever, the color 3C, and line my lips. And then for lipstick, this is like one of my favorite nudes at the moment. This is the ColourPop Lippy Stick. This is in the color Cookie. So I'm just going to put this on and kind of buff it into the lip liner. And then I like to kind of add a gloss on top. Obviously, that's optional. Today I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever lip gloss that I got, one of their new ones. This is the Plexi Gloss in the color 100P. Alright, so for some reason, I know I said that the glitter will not transfer. It didn't transfer like pretty much at all to the top lid on this side of my eye. I'm having a little bit more issues on this side. Maybe I just put it up too high or something, but for the most part, the mixing medium will help prevent your glitter from transferring to your upper lid for the most part. So that wraps up this makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I really want to use this glitter next, this one that I got from Makeup Forever. I'm like obsessed right now. Let me know if you guys like this style of glitter. I feel like this is something that's like really wearable for wearing glitter. So I'll probably do a video really soon using this one because I just want it so bad. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this look, and if you recreate it, make sure you tag me on Instagram so that way I can see it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching.